Ladies and gentlemen, the vlogging vlog is back, at least for now, at least for today. And I hope you've missed me enough not to unfollow me right after, because there are so very few of you left that if you unfollow me, I will know. And I probably know where you live. So there is a chance I might come by and ask for some constructive criticism. I'm joking, I'm not gonna do that, I don't have the time. I was an internet detective once, when I was in love, unreciprocatedly. And I did check out all 2,000 of naked ladies that the guy followed, which was insanely unhealthy. So I'm not ever doing that again. But if I see a guy follows at least one naked lady, I just extrapolate my prior findings and make the appropriate conclusions. Nothing wrong with naked ladies, they're great. It's always the type of guy. Anyway, that's probably too much information and totally beyond the point, because the point today is my new music video, which is tomorrow. And why else you think I'm on a treadmill? Because I'm getting in shape. I still have a few more hours, so totally doable. I'm also getting in shape right here under my eyes. That's my weakest spot because of all the salty tears that dried the gentle skin there. But again, a few more hours, eye patches can fix anything. I have faith. So, the song is called Ocean. How I wrote it, what inspired it, the production process, that's another story. That's the music of the music video. And today I want to focus on the video part. Yeah. It's dark outside already, but I needed to catch my breath. Although the speed here is not that high, and I hope it keeps me in the fat burning zone. But when I start talking, I get out of breath. That's how fit I am. Yeah, anyway. So, there is a very particular moment during production when I know that the song has found its soul. And that's the moment when I get the first visual to accompany the music and the lyrics. Doesn't necessarily happen as the last stage of production, and doesn't necessarily happen in the very beginning so that you know what you're aiming for going in, but most importantly, it consistently happens. So it's not a one-off thing. It's something I, at this point, count on every time. And that's why I feel confident talking about it. And yeah, for this song, this moment came in the shape and form of a color, which makes total sense. And if you know me, you know physics, metaphysics, color is a wavelength. So yeah, makes total sense. The color is a particular shade of blue, something between royal blue and electric blue. And it's not even surprising that my most prized possession and a vintage fashion masterpiece, which is my mom's trench coat, is of that exact shade of blue. I also happen to have a headband in that color, a set of earrings, tights, a pair of shoes, and a pair of socks. And that fashion, that initial fashion, especially my mom's trench coat, started to write a story. And it was the most fascinating experience to see this loop, like fashion giving birth to the details of the story, the details giving birth to more fashion, then more fashion feeding more story, and all of that felt absolutely, honestly, like an out-of-body experience. I was just writing. And then when I came to my senses, I had 3 pages of this, and that's how the idea for the music video was born. yeah. I needed to catch my breath again. And it will happen again and again, as many times as it's necessary until I feel fit and ready. Anyway, the process that I've described is more spiritual than artistic, in my opinion. That's a very big topic and a separate conversation for another day. But to cut it really short and to put it into most primitive human terms, I believe what happens is that there is this particular energy from God intended for particular hearts to heal them, to wake them up, to inspire them, to do whatever work is needed in them. But in order for that to happen, this energy needs to get to the material realm. And that's why artists are just perfect channels for that, because we're so subtle and so tortured. Yeah, and then one aspect of that energy is manifest in the song lyrics, another aspect in the musical arrangement and production, and yet another in the, what should I call it? So there is the audio and there is the imaggio. Is that a word? Even if it's not, just imaggio in the video. And because it's the same energy, it has the same effect on the audience. And together, all those aspects produce like an experience of the song. That's what I think. And I think it's beautiful. I forgot to mention earlier that I came up with a term for the fusion of fashion and music, and it's a beautiful word, fusic, fusion, fashion, music, fusion. And that's essentially the first step towards a music video, because what fusic means is that you trust in the value of your art and you wait until your art starts creating with you. Everything I've talked about. The second step towards a music video is obviously facilitation. Coincidentally, it also starts with an F. In my case, I looked around myself, just whatever I already had, like my mom's trench coat, the headband, what I mentioned, like all of the other details. And then, you know, not to advertise anyone, but there are plenty of online shopping platforms, and not just online, like plenty of options where you can find absolutely anything you can think of. So that would be step 2, which is facilitation. And the final step towards a music video. So yeah, there will be just 3. I'm sure there are more, but judging from my experience, I decided to focus on 3 major ones. And again, I'm not the most experienced artist, but this will be my 3rd music video. So, who knows, who knows? Okay, 3rd step, friends. Initially, it had a different name. I called it Team. But friends seems more fitting just because the first 2 are Fusic, facilitation, and friends, so FFF, lovely. And also team could be a team of strangers. And you can't have that because it has to be a team of people who love you, who want to see you succeed, who love your music, who love your song, who feel your song the same way as you do, and who will do everything to bring your vision to life. And it definitely helps if those people are professionals in their respective fields, cinematographically. So, yeah, and I'm blessed to have those people in my life, to have those friends. I don't want to go into much detail at this point in regards to how many people it took to make it possible and how each person entered my life. That's a conversation for another time. but it's just so humbling to see God work like that. And I'm sure I don't even see the full picture yet, but it's already beautiful. And I already feel just infinitely grateful. And I can't wait to create more. So with this team of friends, we worked before, and that was such a happy day. I lived off those endorphins from that day for like 7 months after that shoot. And I'm sure tomorrow is going to be even better, because I'm not even nervous, you see, I'm relaxed, I'm focused on getting in shape. And I think I'm as in shape as I could possibly be in all of the given circumstances. So yeah. Let's see. 86 calories, not bad. What do you think? Because there will be a swimsuit scene, you know? I think I'm ready. And my under eye is perfectly moist. So, yeah, on that note, bisous bisous, and I'll see you on set.